Hey, innocent. Good morning or good afternoon. I think it's evening for you, actually. Yeah, I woke up about an hour ago. I went to bed about 11 last night. Or 12, I mean. It's a drill. But yeah, file. Good morning, Purple. I gotta get back in the practice. I have a couple of people that want me to do their nails, so I gotta order more product, and I wanted to play with mine before I do anybody else's. Not paint, but yeah, kind of similar. With the kind of nails I'm doing, you don't have to paint unless you want to. There's I could do white or clear, and you could paint those, but I got other colors. Oh, I've been up. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I gotta fix my dog's so she'll lay down. Stop fighting with me. Move. Lay down.
Yeah, she's in a different country though, honey.
He got bashed by who?
I mean, he's grown. He is grown now. There's nothing nobody can do. But he likes that. He likes that attention. So to each his own. A female creator from over there that doesn't tell me jack shit. Was he on their live? I know Jankies was on for up until like she got offline like right maybe about an hour before I came on. So welcome in everybody. Good morning. Yeah, he'll message me as soon as he gets up. Oh well, them two have a thing. They go back and forth all the time, so I'm not worried about that one. I thought you meant it was somebody new. That's not new. Like I said, he's grown. Just because he has respect, he treats them with respect on his channel doesn't mean that they're going to do the same when he's over there. Just saying. Some people just don't give the same respect as they're given. Okay, they're grown. They'll figure it out. Look, I had it out with him yesterday too. I told him he was an asshole because he said he won't go on live at all this Saturday and Sunday, and he did, didn't he? I went off on him too. Oh yeah, they've been going back and forth with each other for a while. I don't suggest anybody get involved in that. I don't suggest anybody even go over there and say anything to her because I'm telling you, it's something that they've been doing for a while, going back and forth. Same thing with like him and EB. They go back and forth with each other. So y'all be if y'all are sub to him, faithful to him or whatever, do not. I'm telling you because I have been his mod for a while, a long while. Do not go after any other creators because when you start going after him, he'll start being friends with them. So don't do it. Don't just stay in your own lane. Stay on his channel. You can talk shit while you're over there if they're there, but don't go after them because I'm telling you, as soon as soon as you start going after them, talking shit to them, him and that person will be okay. It's all about the clicks and views, people. All it's worth. That's crazy. It's called the TBI. They don't give a shit. They don't give a damn about anything that YouTubers say. So I don't know why they're even doing it. Waste of time, waste of their energy. It's a waste of time, a waste of energy. It's a waste of TBI's time. Just stop. If it was that important, that should have been brought to their attention back then, not now. It is not going to do no good for them to have that information from 2 years ago. Sorry, just saying. That's just because they have to do something about pass by the time innocent. They don't have any creep. They don't have any. If they don't have any content, they're gonna make content any which way they can. Not all of us are like that. Not all of us. Good morning, Terry T. How are you, sweetie? Where did my towel go? My ass? No. It's not working. It's not standing. Fuck ever. Okay, so y'all are all assuming they have court. I mean, they may have court. But we don't know exactly the day. Just because you hear a date does not mean that's true. That's one thing I could say about the Wells. They have kept every court date to themselves. The only way you're going to know about if they have court is if you're sitting at that courthouse the day they go in. But just because you hear that they have a court date does not necessarily mean they do. And you don't know what the hell the court date can be for. It could be for traffic. It could be for anything. It's not necessarily about the boys. Not necessarily. Not at all. Dinner. Where the heck are you at that you're having dinner? Breakfast time, lovey. Over here, anyway. I'm glad I got all square. Alright. Oh, I know that. They have no life, honey. You gotta remember, they follow them everywhere they go. Whether they're at the grocery store, they could be at the doctor's office. They're gonna get followed. People don't have any, my scissors? Oh. I agree, Purple. I agree. There's no reason to follow them. They're not celebrities. They're not celebrities. And not for nothing, I'm sure they would appreciate everybody leaving them alone. Just saying. Grant you, people think that they know where summer's at, but even if they don't, yeah, I might be barking up the wrong tree. Just saying. Why don't people look at Ronnie Lawson a little bit more? Why don't people look at him a little bit more? Like, there was a missing girl that was found on his cousin's property. Mysteriously. Oh, I'm gonna go search for this little girl, and out the blue, they find her on her property. That's just not a little bit weird. And how is it any other little kid that has went missing from Hawkins County they found within a day or so? And poor Summer, they can't find her to save their life. How is that even relevant? It just don't make no sense to me. All these missing kids. Oh, okay. Aussie time for take. Gotcha. It is all weird, and I agree with you. It just doesn't make any sense to you, Joe. To tell you the truth, it doesn't make any sense. We can't say nothing about the Lila Santinello case because that's not in Hawkins County. That's out of where that's out of? That's out of Sullivan County. So after I get them measured and stuff like that, I will prep my nails because you have to prep them in order for the shit to stick. Took me forever to realize that because I'm used to doing acrylic nails. I actually hate acrylic nails. They look pretty once they're done, but it's a pain in the ass and painful. And I have everything to do the acrylic nails. I really do. I have the monomer. I have the powder. I'd rather do dip, though. I want to try the dip. I haven't done dip yet. This is better, though. This is, what is it called? Polygel. Sorry, y'all. And if you have one of these little bad boys, that shit is the best. Matter of fact, you need to have one in order to do the polygel because the gel will not dry if you do not have one. Oh, wait. And they do last a little bit longer. I need my base coat. And to be honest, the base or the base and the top are basically the same shit. So let's see. See, there's the monomer for the acrylic. Some of it. So basically the same thing. Yes, it sets them. No, the gel doesn't, honey. The gel doesn't. The acrylic does. There's a difference in the acrylic stuff and the polygel. Your nails actually grow pretty well with the polygel. I went to school when I got pregnant, or right before I got pregnant with my daughter. I went to school to do nails and learned a lot, actually. But then I got pregnant. I was in like the whole cosmetology program, but then I got pregnant, and you can't do certain shit when you're pregnant. So yeah, the acrylic really fucks your nails up. Make sure you set it for 30 for 60 seconds. So this one has the 30, 60, and 90 timer. Actually, I did it wrong. 30 seconds for any type of base coat, like top or base coat. And 60 seconds to dry the gel. Yeah, you don't, well, see, the good thing about the gel, though, purple, you don't have to use nail polish. It comes in the color that you would like to do. They have all different colors, glow in the dark, everything. But if you do a clear or white, is the only way you have to do the nail polish. Pretty much the gel comes in the color that you want. Yeah, you can get these as short as you want. I mean, sometimes to me, if you're gonna get them as short as your like as you bite your nails, then yeah, it's not no point to get them done. But if you have them a little bit longer than what you bite your nails, see, these are the tubes that they come in, and that is the white. No, that's the clear. Sorry. And then you have Miss Cheerin. It's a dual color. It's a glow in the dark one. Then you have oh no, this is the same brand. Okay, these are both Miss Cheerin. But they don't really have a color. It's like a blue. And this one's like a green. Here's the white. I need to get some more colors. That's why I haven't done my nails. That is why I have not done my nails. This is a regular pink. This is a darker pink. I don't know why. The pink came with it, so that's the only reason why I have the pink color. What color is this? It's a nude color, I guess. And then there's a light pink. I'm not a very big pinky person, so I try to use the white and the clear. You can add glitter to this. You can pretty much do what you want. Wait a minute, I'm missing a color. Oh, there it is. The purple. That's the purple glow in the dark, the blue glow in the dark, the green glow in the dark. I need to get a couple more. I need to get a few more because I'm almost out. We're gonna go with the white, the clear, and that way I can put glitter or whatever I want in it for the hot ball. I can't find my string, but we don't need any of that right now. We need to work with this, and then we can get that. If you don't have any of the slip solution, the 90% alcohol works really good too. This is alcohol. Ooh, I think. Now, you know what that might be? Honestly, I don't know if that's alcohol or not. That might be the monomer for the acrylic. Ooh, my nose. I always just use the cap. So don't make a mess. You ain't got too much out. Alright, so we're going to start with my pinky. It's clean, it's clear, and it has the coat on it, the base coat. Where's my thingy? Oh, there it is. Okay. Don't sniff. No, it's not that strong. Yeah, I'm a nude, and I like earth tones and blues. I mean, I like a lot of different colors, but it really works better on me for blues and fall like earth tones. So browns, I'm guessing. All right. So we take the nail, take your brush, dip it in, and make sure you wipe the nail down first with your slip solution. It'll help. It will help keep it in there. And then you just put a little bit. Well, that's a little bit more than a little bit. Um, and you don't want to make it thick. You really don't. And that's my problem. I have a very bad habit of that. If you make it too thick, make sure you're constantly using the dip solution too, because this stuff gets really sticky. It doesn't. The one thing good about it is it comes off. It doesn't. You can use alcohol. You can use nail polish remover. It'll come right off. And you don't want to get it uh too thick, because once you push it down to your nail, it will come out. Where the hell to go? The cuticle. It'll come out, push out by your cuticles, and you don't want that. Damn, buzz all over me. And all you have to do is really pat it down. Just pat it down. If I wanted to put sparkles or anything in it, now would be the time to do it, when you're pushing it down. Damn it. It doesn't help when you get shit in it. It won't come out. And you don't want it to come out around your cuticles. That you don't want to do. Alright, let's try the first one. See how it works. Remember, I haven't done this since Christmas, so. And if it does come out around it, all you do is take your brush that you dipped in the solution and you just wipe around it, right? Just make sure you push it down. You don't want to push it too far down, because then you get like that. And you don't want the back of it. I think I might have put too much slip solution on it. Sometimes you don't want to listen to me. You want to figure it out for yourself. I'm not very good at tutorials, but I'm trying. It's easier than with than with the acrylic though, because it doesn't really make a mess. Like, the brushes, you don't have to worry about really. Some of the brushes don't come clean from the acrylic powder, but these ones always come. There we go. And just make sure that when you do it, you don't get too much to where it's going to come out too thick on the back side. We'll see how it comes when I take it off. How about that? My luck, it's not going to work since it's the first time I've done it in months. Good thing I have a drill. I like mine a little bit thicker, only because I'm so hard on my nails. So hard. All right, 60. Let's try that. See how that. Ooh. Okay, these things right here are the clips to hold it in place. Sometimes you need them, sometimes you don't. Looks like today's going to be the day that I need them. That's because I probably messed this one up a little too bad. Start over. Let's see. What do you mean your mouth gets you in trouble? About what? And it's best to do one at a time, not more than one, especially if you're doing yourself. They have a bunch of tutorials on this online. I watch it a lot. Gets me away from true crime. All right, let's see. See if it cured. That's not the nail. That's just the covering so far. It didn't cure. Damn it. I think I had too much slip solution on it. Alright. So I'll throw that one away. It's a good thing about them, you can throw them away. Yeah. Alright. Try one more time. I get very discouraged if it doesn't work. I'll be like, okay, I'm done. But I also put a lot on there, so and now it's a little bit better. It's not as much. So let's try this again. I'm trying to follow y'all while doing this, so trying to pay attention. Doesn't always work. Alright, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to leave it on there. Actually, I am going to mess with it because it's too thick back there. And I really don't like it thick like that. Then it looks silly. I'm glad it doesn't dry without the light. Alright, let's try it now. Well, yeah, I'm not elegant, that's for damn sure. Pampers. Pampers is what you put on a baby's butt. Are you talking about when you take care of yourself? Yeah, we have that. It's called pampering. But when you say it the way you say it, that means a diaper. Can't believe I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning doing my damn nails. I'm gonna put it under there for another 30 seconds. Just to be good, safe. Damn. You would think that I have all the shit here, I'd do my nails more often. Yeah, I don't do my eyebrows. Do not do my eyebrows. Alright, so there's the nail with the form still on it. I haven't taken it off yet. Nope. I don't know why it didn't stick. I think I need a new light. I really do. I think I need a new light. Because I left it under there for like 70 seconds and it. This way. Nope, dude, don't do my eyelashes. I have really good long eyelashes anyway. You know, if you use mascara, that's what that's for. It does work at extending your eyelashes. There's no reason to. Man, I pick on my niece all the time. She gets her eyelashes done. She hasn't moved to like the ones that are there full time. She just has the disposable ones or the magnetic ones. And sometimes her eyelashes come out further than her damn nose does. No, it didn't pop up. That's why I'm putting it under there for a little bit longer. What is it doing? I should have cleaned it actually before I try to put a new on. So that could be that problem. There's a lot coming off. All right. I'll throw that one away. I need a smaller one. That one's too big. Just by using an eyelash curler? That's kind of weird. I've never heard of that before. All right, let me try a different now because this is not working. Let's try this now. Ow! All right. Try this one more time, damn it. You gotta put just enough, otherwise it's not gonna work. If you don't have enough on the nail, I just don't like, I'm worried that I'm gonna have too much. If this doesn't work this time, I'm done today. And I'll figure out what I'm doing wrong next time. I need to stay on. Oh, they're just watching. Nope. Only if they're talking does it show you who's in here. If they don't speak, you don't know who's here. Somebody can be incognito. They could just be sitting there just watching and listening. Sometimes I wonder if they're just trying to see if I'm going to slip up and say something about somebody. they're not gonna find nothing over here because I don't entertain all that hearsay, he say, she say bullshit. Do not. Not worth it. Not worth my time. Not worth their time even talking about it. It's That'd be fucking 90 seconds. Yeah, you can't tell who's in here unless they're. What are you doing? Daniel! You can't see who's in here unless they are talking. It does drive people nuts though. Only when they're talking. Okay, yeah, this might have worked. I think this one worked. There it is. And there's the cover. Yeah, you can tell only your mods are the ones, only your mods. You can see your mods the whole time that they're in chat. Whether they're talking or not. You just cannot see the subs or the viewers until they start talking. But you would think after 2 years, I don't know why that work does that. Let me just try that a little bit more. For some reason why it wants to bend right here where your nail and your finger. Yeah, I used to before COVID. I did I had quite a bit of people that I did their nails. Didn't get into the polygel till probably about 3, 4, 5 months ago. I used to do acrylic all the time. But acrylic is really, really bad to breathe in. Yeah. My poor dog in there is having a hard time breathing, man. Usually by now he's done and he's calmed down some. What's the matter, boo boo? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that nail brush. Eee. Eva, can you go in your cage, baby, so I can let him out here? Thank you, sweetheart. I'll let you back out. Come on. I gotta get his breathing back right. Give me a second, y'all. Come on, boo boo. Come on. Wanna come out here, mommy? Come on. Come on. Come on, boo boo. No. No. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go out here. Come on. Get. Mind your business. Come on, boo boo. Come on, Blackie. Come on. Come on out here. Come on. Come on, get up. Come on, boo boo. Come out there, mommy. Hey, Daddy. Go to Daddy. Oh, my God. Boo boo. Come here. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Come here. You can repair these very easily too. So I have a spot that I realized while I was messing with the dog that didn't quite get. That's why it was starting to bend. It's just easy to fix it. Just form it to your nail where you need it. Pat it down. And this is just, I mean, just like you do with the acrylic, you can use the drill to fix it. I'm going to end up cutting them because these are too long for me. I like the short sport. I do not like the long ones. I don't like the coffin. I don't like the round. I only like the square ones. For some reason, why that little hole? There's like a little hole right here, right where it bends, and that's what drives me nuts. Down in Florida, they have these nails called Liquiplex. I wish they learned how to do them everywhere, but they're only down in Florida. And I think there's only like one or two nail salons that actually do them. You have to be like certified for it. Why can't I not seem to get it in that damn hole? I don't want to make it too damn thick. It's gonna be hard to cut. Damn, I need that freaking piece right there. Honey, once they're done and they're done right, they'll last for like 2-3 weeks. They last longer than the acrylic nails do. And the best part about these is you don't have to sit here and fight with them to come off. You can dip this in nail polish remover and it'll come right off. That's one thing I love about this stuff. And you can change the color that way. A lot of people are like, how do you do that? Well, it's easy. I mean, these are the easiest nails to do. The Liquiplex, though, are fucking beautiful. And you can have them for like 2-3 months without having to fill in. Because they're made out of rubber, though. It's made out of like, yeah. Like, I remember getting them done when I was like 18. I got them done for my graduation present. My cousin had them done for me for graduation. Because they're expensive. They are one of the more expensive nails to get done, but they last. Oh, God damn it, I did it anyway. Exactly what I didn't want to do, I did. Now I need that fucking cloth shit. Fucking fix it. It sucks. All that work. Good morning, Kit. That sucked. So I'm gonna show you how to take it off. Now I get to show you how to take it off at least, since I messed it up. What are you doing, love? Isn't it like 4 o'clock your time? What the hell are you doing up so early?
She put a post up the other day, yesterday. She's been chilling. Like, I told her a couple different chats to go into to stay out of the limelight and away from everybody. So she's probably been hanging out there. I got a few chats that I go into when I don't want people to know where I'm at so they can't be an asshole to me or talk shit or which I don't really do it anyway, but yeah, she's in here right now. That's innocent, honey. Yeah, I know. She did a whole big post about it because people are just jealous. You know, she had a great husband, good father, good friend, and did more in his short lifetime than most people have done in their complete lifetime. Tell you the truth, innocent, this is what makes your nails fragile. All right. Like I said, it's been a while since I used this stuff, and I don't exactly know how long this shit lasts without going bad. All right. Let me do this one more time because this is really starting to piss me off that I can't get it going. And I always get my nails done right. All right. Kit. Ooh, wrong one. Kit, I really suggest you not get involved. I mean, I know you love to protect people, but some of the people that are doing this shit are not nice people and they don't care because they know there's not really nothing that anybody can do because it's online. Hey, dude, you want to go in your cage? Your kennel, I mean? Haha, cage. Where the hell is my damn top to my nail slip? Oh, nail shit. Oh, there it is. Let me try a different color. See if I can get that one to work. God bless. This shit is pissing me off. You can't and won't say what. What are you talking about? I know it's wrong. Trust me. That's why I tell her to stay over here. Stop going to them channels that keep fucking with her. But she's so headstrong about the Wells being innocent that, her convictions are really strong. And grant you, I mean, I feel the same way. She knows this. You feel the same way. She doesn't know that yet. But it's more or less, she can't say something without people jumping all over her ass. I mean, there's really nothing that nobody can do. It's got to fizzle out on its own. No pun intended. Hold on, let me get my thing. And I agree with you. I agree with both of you. I don't feel like she walked off that property. I don't, not alone. I don't, unless she was down by the creek. But Candace is adamant about Summer wouldn't walk down to the creek. It's right there at the bottom of her driveway, though. I just feel like she walked out of that house. Maybe somebody was hiding in the bushes. I don't know. But I don't feel like she wandered off. I just feel like she might have went down by the creek to play with the frogs or whatever. But I don't think there was anybody lying in wait inside the house or right there out in the open. I believe they were maybe over by the bus, behind the bus, by the playground. I don't know. I just don't believe that she walked off that land by herself. Exactly. It had to be for her not to make a sound. See, in the beginning, though, I mean, it still goes along with the abduction or something. But for the longest time in the beginning, I felt like she was taken for like the black market adoption. That's what I felt. And even if it wasn't somebody she knew, she never met a stranger. And Don told me that himself. He never taught her stranger danger. And she wasn't in school yet, so she wouldn't have learned that. I don't care what Jody says. Jody also told us her kids were both, baby type kids. Okay, see, but the dogs weren't there. The dogs aren't always there, honey. The dogs do run off into the woods and chase shit. So the dogs may have not have been there. The only dog that would have been there was the mama dog with the pups, and they were under the house. So I mean, it could be anything. And they only had, it was like maybe 10, 12 dogs still, but it wasn't 20. And they weren't their dogs either. That's what nobody understands. None of these dogs belong to them. The only one that they claimed was the one Summer wanted. But because they fed the dogs, that's how the dogs became theirs. And it finally worked. There you go. I'm going to show you something even cool. I live in the country. I know how dogs are. I've got over 20 dogs. So that's one thing you can't argue with me with, Purple. My dogs, grant you, they bark at every little thing, from the wind changing to the leaves blowing to seeing a cat or anything. But if the dogs are known to know somebody or seen this person on a regular basis, whether they know or not, they may not bark. They may not, because they know the people. First off, can't nobody get up that driveway. That driveway is very, very treacherous. Very treacherous. Oh, I'm not arguing either. I'm just explaining because I've been there. I literally have been to Ben Hill. So I know what it's like there. And I didn't get any type of feeling like everybody else did. I don't feel like when I go there, there's something wrong. I don't feel any of that. I didn't feel any of that. And I've said this in plenty of videos and stuff. The only place I had a feeling at was the watering hole, and it wasn't in the water because I was even in the water. It was this one tree that everybody made a shrine to Summer in. That's what affected me. I wouldn't want to argue. I want everybody to have their opinions, but I just don't want everybody to put theories and speculations out there. Opinions are fine. Everybody's going to have their own opinion. What are you doing, boo boo? My old man. My old man. Yeah, you. For some reason why this purple isn't glowing. That's why I said I probably need new stuff. The purple ain't glowing like it should. I don't know if I believe anything Fred says. I don't know why. I just don't really believe anything he says. There's a lot of shitty characters involved. You're right. But doesn't mean that any of them have anything to do with it. Just because they have a shady past and shady present does not mean they had anything to do with Summer going missing. Boo boo. Hey, you know you gotta go either in your kennel or back in Daddy's room because I gotta let her back out. That poor baby's always locked up. All right, that's the finish now. Already painted. So all I really have to do if I want, I just put a top coat over it. But if I want, I could add stuff to it, like decorate it and stuff. Summer's clothes and backpack. I've never heard of so. What are you talking about? I don't believe Cotton in the waterfall. I don't think Cotton had. I don't know. I don't believe Cotton had anything to do with that. I just don't feel like he had anything to do with it. Now, Chad Arnold, I have very strong feelings on Chad Arnold, the horse rider. Yeah, the sister. I think she's just trying to get Fred in trouble so she can take over that land. That's all that is. She wants Fred to stay locked up because the law went there and fucking searched his house, searched his property, both of them. Supposedly they got Summer sent there too. But Summer walked out of the house with nothing, not even no shoes on. Why would they have clothes in a backpack? Come on. Come on now. It doesn't sound very plausible in my thing. Just saying. God, this stuff gets so. No, I don't think Candace put in any evidence. I really don't think Candace had anything to do with it, to tell you the truth. Like in the beginning, I kind of thought Don. I was like, he's a shady little motherfucker, and I still think he's shady. But I think all men are shady. It's not just Don. So just saying, all men can be shady. But I do believe that people, because they want this case over and done with, they believe what they hear. And what I've always done, I'm not saying I expect people to do it this way, I've always tried to put myself in their shoes because you never know what somebody's going through, y'all. You never know. Yeah, she goes to Ziggy's, talk shit about Ziggy. But I also think his sister thinks Ziggy and Fred have something going on. I'm not too convinced, but I'm not too not convinced, if that makes sense. What the hell are these damn dogs barking at? 6:50 in the morning, they're barking. Yeah, I think she thinks he was going to stay in there, not get out. Yeah, and I can see where you think she's shady. I'm not saying everybody is different. Just because she's not like you doesn't mean that she's done anything. Everybody has their own way of parenting. Everybody has their own characteristics on how they act, what they do. I'm not saying they were parents of the year. None of us are parents of the fucking year. I could care less what you guys say, what people say, not you guys, but in general. There is no perfect parent out there. No perfect parent. You let your kids do whatever the fuck you want, then they're called little hellions and badass kids, and you don't know how to take care of them because they run all over you and do this and do that. Yes, I cannot stand a child that will look at a grown up and tell them no. I cannot stand for the child to look at a grown up and tell them what they are going to do and not going to do. I'm sorry, I wasn't raised like that. My daughter never did that shit to me. She knew better. I don't give a damn. I will tell you straight up, I did what my daughter's asked. I don't care. If she deserved it, she got it. And I'll tell you what, some of the shit that these kids are doing nowadays, they deserve their ass whooped. But you can't whoop your child because it's child abuse. No matter what they do, it don't matter. They're always going to be in the right. You're in the wrong. But my daughter will look at you and tell you that it made her a stronger person. It wasn't anything about child abuse. Because I didn't like whoop her ass to where like she couldn't sit or stand or nothing like that. No, she got her ass whooped. She got her ass whooped. To me, that's like a couple pops. But if they're not going to listen and they want to do what the hell they want to do, no, my kid is not going to run all over me. You're not going to tell me what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. Not at fucking 7, 8 years old. Sorry. Sorry. I had you. I brought you into this world. I'll take you the hell out. But my daughter, for the most part, she was a good girl. She was very good girl. Yep, there's another one. I wish the purple would damn glow. That one will glow when it's in the dark. You're talking about Frank Light or Fred Hill? Which one are you talking about? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That just doesn't. It doesn't register very well. Like a brother, right? I don't. I like Ziggy. Don't get me wrong. Everybody has their own way of doing shit. I don't have a bad word, crossword to say about her. I really don't. And if she makes a good friend out of this case, then so be it. But, but, you gotta pick and choose. You gotta You got to pick and choose. Like, you can't just assume because somebody said something that it's automatically truth or false. God dang it, I did it again. You got to go based on what you feel. And grant you, there's a lot of people that feel like Candace is at fault. And to an extent she is. Because she was the parent there, well, over her kids at that time. To an extent, she is at fault. But as far as having anything to do with her kid going missing, no, I just don't see it. And I don't, and it doesn't matter what people say to me because I can't process that. Now I know there is some really evil parents out there. I've dealt with a couple personally over some cases that I've done here in North Carolina. I've dealt with them. Monsters. Really, really bad monsters. And I just don't get that vibe when I listen to Candace. Or even to Dawn, honestly, because to me, Dawn absolutely adored that baby girl. And everybody's like, well, why didn't he take her to Utah when he took Josie? Well, he took Josie to Utah for a reason. Not because he wanted to. There was a reason behind Josie going to the damn Utah. Now, where the hell's the other lid? I'm missing my lid again, y'all. Hold on, honey. Where the hell did my other lid go? Bless. It's for the blue one, too. Oh, there it is. Oh, God, my head hurts still so bad, y'all. And it's like right up, it's still over my eye. I can't get it to stop hurting. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like she's at fault for Summer going missing. I have, she was the parent there. So therefore, it lays somewhere on the line with her, but nothing to do with her going missing. Like, I feel like I'm sorry. Summer's 5 years old. That girl's gonna wander. I did at 5 years old. You're definitely going to go to places that your parents say not to go to. Not to. Now, maybe she didn't go into the woods because of the bears and coyotes and stuff like that. I do believe that. But going down to the little creek that's at the bottom of the hill, I believe that she did do that. I really do. No, I don't have high blood pressure. Yeah, but see, the 11 acres, that goes back to her going into the woods but not paying attention to where your child is at. I mean, like I said, even though Candace has said that the baby wasn't known to run off, wasn't known to leave, she wouldn't just leave the yard because of the bears and the coyotes and whatever else, right? I don't believe that. I believe them kids explored them woods to no extent, to tell you the truth. I believe them kids knew that them woods better than they did. Now, if she did happen to wander off in the woods, my thing with that would be is there's way too many meth heads out there. way too many that like to chill in them woods. And that's where the problem may lay. It has not, I don't think it has anything to do with Donna Candace. I believe it has to do with the meth heads in the woods. Now, I could be wrong on that. Just as wrong as everybody else is on shit that they say. But I really believe that's what it is. I believe it was the meth heads. She stumbled upon what they were doing, and they were like, "Oh God, she's a liability," type shit. I just believe that it was just the perfect opportunity. Nobody's watching her. Nobody's seen where she went. Supposedly all the kids were in the house, right? The boys have said two different stories. One said that they seen her, there's a couple of different stories. They said she went down to the basement to play with her toys, right? Then they supposedly told Ronnie Lawson that they seen her walking out the back door. And then they told supposedly Jody Sue that they seen her playing on the swing. Well, I mean, she can't be doing all three of those at the same time. So where was she? What was she really doing? But I don't think the boys are going to lie. I don't think the boys are lying to hide something. Does that make sense? I don't think they were forced to say anything. I just don't think that's why Josie's, or the oldest one, was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't do it. I promise I didn't do it." Because he don't know what happened. He was literally not watching. The last time he seen his sister, she was walking down the steps to go play down in the basement. So where did Summer go? That's where people have to start thinking, like, where did Summer go? She supposedly went downstairs to the basement to play, right? Right. But then it changed to she was outside playing. On her swing. Or walking out the basement door. How do these kids see all this when they're sitting in front of the TV, supposedly? Can anybody answer that? If they're sitting in front of the TV watching YouTube or whatever it was that they were supposed to be watching, how do they know exactly what their sister was doing? Besides, other than walking down the damn steps. We don't know what to believe in this case. The only fact we have is that she is missing. We have no other facts besides that. Because, I just really don't think Ronnie Lawson or any of them know more than what they're telling us. I think that's why they are being so damn secretive, because they are pissed off at themselves because they don't know what the fuck is going on. And they can't put a blame on anybody because they don't know who to blame. People are like, "Oh, well, they're not cooperating." How do you figure they're not cooperating? Because, Mr. Ronnie Lawson said that they weren't cooperating? Fuck that man. I don't believe that man no more than I believe JSB. Sorry, but I'm just stating facts. All right, I'm done. I got 2 done for now. I'll do more later. I just can't. My head hurts. But seriously, the only facts we have in this case is that she's missing. That's it. Simple as that. What everybody else is saying doesn't matter. Y'all come out of the bushes and talk. I promise. We don't bite. I don't block. I don't think I have kids in here. And she's not going to block you. Come out wherever you are. But see, what people don't realize is the house looked the way it did because they were in the process of remodeling it. Oh, I know. That's why I'm saying you're the only mod I have in here right now. Yeah, them doors are. It pushes out, not in. So, and I'm sorry, she's 5. 5-year-olds know how to unlock a door and open it and walk out. Okay, so there was not a couch in front of the door, Purple. And if there was, it was way before Summer went missing. That couch was gone way before Summer went missing. You got to think of who you heard it from. Allie and Jose. Neither one of them were there for months before Summer went missing. That's my point with Allie. How do they know all the shit that they were saying about them in the last few months before Summer went missing and after she went missing if they weren't talking? They weren't there. That's just another theory. No, she said there was a couch in front of that door, not that day. Because there would be no way for her to get out that door if the couch was there. Do you see what I'm saying? She would not have been able to walk out that door. They moved that couch before Summer went missing. Good morning, Lisa. Welcome in, sweetheart. Gave up on my nails. Hold on, Eva. I'll let you out in a minute. Kids play outside. They're gonna be dirty. They're going to be dirty. It was summertime. I can't with that statement. We don't know for sure if they were neglected. Every picture and video I've ever seen, them kids were happy. Happy. But this is my opinion, and my opinion only. They seemed very happy. I have never seen no bruises on them kids. I've seen dirt on them, but they played outside. Any kid that does not sit in front of the TV 24/7 is going outside and playing. And then kids went outside to play. And if you weren't there, Purple, how do you know? If you didn't see anything, so let me ask you this, sweetheart. Are you one of the ones that as soon as you hear something, you believe what is being told? Because I see a lot of people that were not present saying a whole hell of a lot. But how do they know if they were not there personally? Oh, you heard it from the grapevine. Well, the way I look at the grapevine is when it first started out, it's not what it's going to end up by the time it got to you. That's just my opinion. And I'm not saying nothing against you, sweetheart. I'm just saying that nowadays kids are so involved with the electronics and stuff like that they don't get enough of the outside time to go outside and play. So a lot of people see the kids being dirty as being neglectful. That's not being neglectful. That is kids being kids. I raised four boys, my daughter, plus my goddaughter, and a couple of my husband's cousins. So I was raising kids by the time I was 18. But, it's not like when we were growing up, Purple. You know what I mean? They have shit to occupy themselves with inside. And you always heard Don and Candace both say that whenever Summer was outside by herself, they would make the boys go out there and get her or go out there and play with her. One or the other. She wasn't allowed to be outside by herself. So maybe that day she wanted to go out and the boys wanted to go outside with her and she got mad. And she's like, well, I'm going to go find something to do on my own. And maybe she was chasing a butterfly. Maybe she was, I don't know. I really don't know. But I really don't think them kids were neglected. I think she had a very high metabolism, and that's why she was so skinny. But I also think she's going to be very, 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 very tall. That's another thing. If she's going to be very tall like her dad, she's not going to really have any weight to her. No, it was summertime. It was summertime. She she would have been starting school. I don't know if they start back in August or September up there, but she'd have been starting school within 2 months. No, 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 no. It was a summertime break. It was spring. It was summer break, so they didn't have any school. They were out for like a few months because I think like they got out between the end of May and the beginning of June and go back at the end of August, beginning of September. It all depends. No, the boys didn't have school the next day, sweetheart. There's no school in June. I mean, around June 15th. No school whatsoever. They're out of school by June 15th. That's the whole East Coast. The whole East Coast, unless you are in year round school, you will be out of school by the 15th of June, usually by the 12th of June. Yeah, you guys have a different type of school thing. And they would have been in public school, so they would have been in a regular school calendar. Yeah, it's about 2 months for public school. Like charter school and year round schools are different. They got their own calendar. Like here in North Carolina, the year round schools go for 9 weeks, you're out for 3, you go for 9, you're out for 3, which is a good thing. I like the year round schools, and my daughter was in year round school for a little bit because they don't forget so much. So when they start the following year, they already know what's going on. They don't have to push. Who's these people don't stop sending me shit to my Join my Timu. Play this game. Drives me nuts. I archive their damn chats and I keep getting them right back. Yeah, see, summertime is our biggest time off. They'll get like anywhere from 2, maybe 2.5, depending, 3 months, depending on where you're at and when your schools start. Because, like, I know in New York, they get out around between the 6th and the 12th of June, and they don't go back until the Wednesday after Labor Day or the Monday after Labor Day, one of the two. Spring break is the only one that is usually 2 weeks, but that depends on how many snow days you have before spring break. If you have too many snow days, they'll take days away from your spring break. Christmas, I think, is 3 weeks. No, one. It's probably about 2.5. Yeah, maybe about 3 weeks. 2.5, 3 weeks. Summer's the most because you're out for more. Oh my God, these dogs are giving me a headache. Oh, shut up. Like I said, they bark at the wind blowing. Dog.
Bubba. Come on. Come on. Go get it. Good boy. That's mommy, good boy. Yeah. Come on, fathead. Oh, geez. Give me a minute. Let me get you some. Come on. All right, I'm sorry. I had to transfer my puppies out. Huh. Huh, mean girl. Mean girl. Mean girl. You're a mean girl. Yes, you are. Some rubbish gets burned. Some picked up by the garbage man. And I think there's an option to take some to the dump. Wait. Ow! Good morning, Suzette. Yep, I had to step away for the doggies. What am I doing? Yeah, I know you had to be to work at 4 this morning. What time was the trash collected? Things like that. I don't think it was collected that day. And when I was over there, I think the mail ran before I got there that day. Because I got there around 2. And that's when I was told I wasn't allowed to be there. And I wasn't allowed to take pictures or video. Bitch, please. I'm sure, though, that they checked the consistency of all that, y'all. The trash cans and shit. I'm pretty sure they did that. And yeah, you're right, Lisa. Where they're at, they can choose to have their garbage picked up or they can burn it. And that's why a lot of people have them burn barrels. It isn't because of what people think. They use them for all types of shit out there. I went past Andy Bernard's parents' house and they had like at least 15 of them out in their driveway. Just piled up for sale, I'm guessing, but I didn't see a for sale sign. But I did see about 15 to 20 of those damn burn barrels. Kind of like threw me off there for a second when I saw that. Okay, that's the same ones that Dawn had. And honestly, I don't see a garbage truck able to make it down Ben Hill because there's really no place for it to turn around at. So I would think that they had to take theirs off or they burned it. I really do not believe that they had a garbage truck that came down that road. Because I believe most of it was like waste management. Hold on a minute, I gotta get this dog's fan. Hold on, buddy, I'm coming. I love you, boo boo. Yeah, I really honestly don't think the garbage truck could go up and down Ben Hill. Not if it was one of those big ones, anyway. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was waste management out that way. God dang it, I just broke my nail again. Normally it's city people that have trash pickup. Like Allie would have had trash pickup. I don't think Ben Hill had trash pickup. Honestly, I don't think Beach Creek had trash pickup at all. I think you had to take your trash off. Hence the reason why some of their yards look like trash yards because they didn't have regular garbage pickup. But I don't know. I wasn't there that day. I don't really know. I'm just going on what I think. Sometimes that gets me in trouble, though. Thinking gets me in a lot of trouble. It would be interesting to know that, though, about the garbage. It really would. Move. Yeah, I love my sister-in-law. Every time she goes to Starbucks, she buys her a new cup, so she'll pass me down. Like she'll buy new ones this year, so the ones that she got last year, she gives me. This is one of my favorite ones. Without trying to get my face in the damn camera. It's a glass one, and it's really heavy. And I hate Starbucks, but I like their cups. Hmm. Yes, thinking is very dangerous. So the only way I think that they'd have the trash pickup come is if they all brought their damn trash cans down to Beach Creek Road. Because I'm telling you, the way Ben Hill Road is, I do not see a trash truck getting down that road because there's nowhere really to turn around at. Nowhere. And for the whole week I was there, I did not see any trash cans out and I was there every day. I went by there every day that I was there. I did not see, not one time did I see a garbage can on Ben Hill Road. So I really think that they either burnt their trash over there or they took it off themselves.
That's just like the big UPS trucks or FedEx or whatever. They wouldn't be able to get down that road. They would have to either park at the beginning of the road and walk down, or they would have to send one of the smaller ones there. I think I'm gonna call my cousin in Kingsport and um, go visit him for like the week, and that way I'm up there because I don't want to do it in June. I don't want. Last time I went up there in June, it was so crazy. Too many people. Yeah, I went all the way down. I went. I ended up in Sullivan County. Way down. Because when you go down Beach Creek, um, depending on either way you go, you're gonna end up Sullivan County eventually. But Beach Creek actually, it's probably about a mile or two down the road from Ben Hill. It changes to Sullivan County. But see, there's a difference with me and anybody else. When I go looking, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking. I'm not there to talk to people. If they stop and talk to me, that's one thing. But I wasn't going to talk to them. I was going to get the feel of the atmosphere. I wanted to see how I felt because I've seen so many people say, "Oh, it's just so eerie down there on Ben Hill Road. It has like an eerie feeling." No, it does not. It feels like any other country setting. I mean, there was a couple times when I was sitting at my friend's house and I was on the back porch. I had a couple eerie feelings there, but I had Crawfords and hills and lights all around me. Like literally, I was about 5 miles from Ben Hill Road. So like that whole area is filled with the hills, the lights, the Crawfords. You would block your doors. I don't know. I didn't get no weird feeling. And I grew up in New York, y'all. So I don't know. I just did not get an eerie feeling down there. Like I said, the only eerie feeling the whole time I was there is when I was by that damn tree that people made a shrine down by the watering hole. That was it. I did not feel like any type of way other than being uncomfortable in a area that I'm not used to. Like I like my comfort zone, and I was way out of my comfort zone. You were listening to Jason and Sassy's story about what? I mean, honestly, it didn't seem like it was a bad area, even though there were so many RSOs over there. Like, I didn't feel weird. I didn't feel creepy. I didn't feel anything like that. But then again, if you guys seen where I live, I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. The middle of nowhere. Like, if you're walking, you're gonna be walking forever before you get to civilization. Eva, stop. Good morning, sis. What are you doing, sis?
right? Well, they were there, and Nana for Life, and Gavel Geeks. Well, I mean, I was there with them too. I met Jenny. I met um, Adrian, which is Sassy, Crama Mama, whatever you want to call her. I met Chasen. I hung out with Chasen for a while I was there. Um, Cam and Allie, I met Honest Rage. There was a bunch of people. Izzy Pop, I met a bunch of people while I was there. Duchess. So, I mean, but I'm all at the vigil, Summer's vigil. So it's not like I hung out with them after or before. I only, and Ziggy, I forgot Ziggy. I met her too. But I only met all of them at Summer's vigil. Matter of fact, if you watch Krama Mama's, uh, the first the first Summer's Day, I actually speak on that one. I go up right after I think Cam. Yeah, Honest Rage was there. Valerique or whatever her name was there. Um, there was another Nana that was there. I can't remember who she was. It was the one that got us the pens that say "looking ass" on. Where's my pen? Looking ass. Um, there was quite a few. Like I said, there was a lot of people there that would call my name, and I had no idea who they were because you don't see their faces. You just know their screen name. You don't know what the hell they look like. Cam and Allie, I am not even touching on that because I feel like Cam's mom is really doing them dirty. Grant you, no matter if Cam is on a substance or not, I've never once known them to put their kids in danger. So, I mean, and again, his mom will get money for taking them kids. The state gets money for them taking the kids away from Cam and Allie and putting them in his mom's care. But that's what pisses me off because if you look at her record, she's not squeaky clean. She's not squeaky clean by no means. She had Cam taken away when he was a kid. So I mean, I don't know how their CPS works up there. Down here, if you have any kind of charges involving a child, you would never ever get a kid put in your care through DSS. But as for until I know more about it or what, it's not even really any of our business what's going on with Canham and Alley. It's one of those think of the worst and hope for the best type situations. And I hope and pray that they can get through it. And which I know Allie will. Allie will get through it. She's very strong minded. I just see Cam kind of falling apart. Yeah, you're right, Kit. You're right. Exactly. None of our business. So it's like I just like I said, I hope and wish for the best for them both. Yeah. Yep. Well, even when they get adopted, honestly, when they get adopted, they get money each month. That's why the Wests didn't work because they had four adopted children and got and got $1,000 a month for each one of those kids they adopted. No, no, that's not why he got taken from her. That is not why he got taken from her. It's the same thing that people accuse him of now. Let's just put it that way. So, with that being said, Cam and Allie are off limits, just like any other creator on here. Their personal issues should stay off limits. Well, she could probably get child support too, though, Purple. She can take both of their parents for child support. Because I know when my mom had custody of my nieces, my brother and his wife both had to uh, pay child support until they got them back. But each state is different too. Each state, and that's one thing people don't realize. Every CPS has the same goal, supposedly, but they all have different rules and regulations. They have different outcomes. Some are not. I'm sorry, I just don't believe in that. All of them have the same goal of reunited, reunification or whatever it's called. I do not believe that all of them want the kids to go back home, because when the kid gets taken out of CPS's custody and put back in the parents' home, there goes the money that they were getting for that child. Heck, they never even found the first one, honey. They never found either one of those boys, Lisa. The only reason why they got charged with the unaliving of the one is because of their child's testimony. That's it. They never found either one of their bodies. We don't know exactly why he was taken. All we know is that they tell us, and I don't believe anything anybody says. People lie, Dippy. Just saying. I know, honey. I know. I know exactly how you are, but I know how you look up shit too. So his mom was charged with something that was a felony. Let's just put it that way. A lot of them don't work because they have to pay child support. We have it over here. Yeah, but it don't matter if you work or not. You still have to pay. You'll have to pay if you don't have a job here, like here in North Carolina, if you don't have a job and you have to pay child support, it can go from anywhere from like $35 a month to $50 a month. Yeah, my daughter's sperm donor owed a lot of money too. Still waking up. Get you some coffee, woman. What? Oh, the kids are all over age and now he wants a job. Wow. Get off the blanket then, dummy. You can't go under something that you're going to stand on. God, you're a pain in my ass. Lay down. Lay your butt down. Down. Not better, boo boo. And my dog is shaking. I turned off the fan so you won't be cold. Oh, damn it. Yeah, some places don't make you do back pay if the kid is over 18. Yeah, the charge is still old, but as long as it's still there in the state of North Carolina, though, if you have any any child uh, neglect, abuse, anything like that, or you get charged with a felony, you are not supposed to be able to get the kids. But she also has somebody else in the house with her. I think it's her husband. So that could be a reason why they did let her have them. Yeah, it does here too, innocent. It'll come out of their pay, but they have to report that they're working and where they're working and stuff like that. Otherwise, they don't get it. No, we don't want that to happen. Go get him ready. Bus should be here soon. Yeah, see over here, if you owe child support, and depending on how far how much you owe, and how uh demanding the other person is about getting their child support, is whether or not you will go to jail. I do know that. And that's kind of crazy over there. They'll take it out of your thing, but if you're not, if you don't pay it, they don't go to jail. What's the consequences of not paying child support over there then? Here it's you lose your license, you'll go to jail. Like, there's a lot of things over here that you can possibly have happen to you if you don't pay your child support. I know my god's sister didn't pay child support on hers, and she ended up having to do community service because she didn't have a license for them to take. She didn't have a job for them to garnish her wages, so she ended up having to do like 2 years of community service. That is crazy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I gotta go to the mailbox today. Or the post office and pick up my package since somebody stole my fucking mailbox again. It's just bullshit, man. How the fuck you steal somebody's? Why the fuck you steal somebody's mailbox? And if there was mail in it, that's more fucking. That goes on federal charges. I can't wait for the cameras to be put up. Because then whoever's doing it will get charges pressed on them, and I wouldn't give a fuck. I agree with you. That I do agree with you. Can't get blood out of a stone. You're not supposed to throw rocks at glass houses either, but people still do. Oh, that's a cute little outfit. Bye, sweetheart. You have a blessed evening. Try to get some sleep. Oh. Oh my god, my nose is killing me. It hurts so bad. Yeah, I think I do. It'll be like this through till the summer comes back around. I hate it. I hate it. I'm sleepy. I woke up way too early. Yeah, it sucks. It really does suck. Yeah, I'm usually up by 4:30. But I went to bed early last night too, so I cannot stop yawning. No, it's too early to do laundry right now. My husband would fucking flip it. No. The sun the it's too light outside now. If I was gonna go back to sleep, I'd have went back to sleep earlier. I need to because my fucking head is spinning, but oh, give me 1 second, y'all. I get you. Alright, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go get some medicine. Not much other to talk on. Not much other to do. I gotta start getting my dogs ready to go for a walk. And get my husband ready for work. I love you too, baby. Oh no, this is my sinuses. You can tell by my congestion, allergies, and sinuses. It sucks in North Carolina. I never got sick like this. I always got like strep throat, swollen glands, tonsillitis, ear infections. That was the most that I was sick with. But since I moved here, it's my sinuses kill me. Oh, I'm not doing it right this second. Mm, it's only 44 degrees outside. Hell no. Neither, me neither. Well, actually, I never had allergies till I moved to North Carolina. So, I hate taking medicine that hurts my tummy. Alright, y'all. I'm going to end this. I'll come back later on this afternoon, probably around lunchtime. Maybe around 1. After I get everything I need to get done and dinner started. So, with that being said, remember, be kind to people. You never know what your smile can do for the next one. And make sure you love on your family. We're not promised tomorrow, so don't take today for granted. I love you guys. I love your faces, and I'll see you later. Bye.